time of the day when we tell you what's going on in D-Street chatter. Nimesh joins us to give us a pulse about what he's picked up. Nimesh, what is it? How are the flows?
Hi, Nigel. A decent pullback, and this is something which we spoke about, a possibility of a short covering rally yesterday as well, and that's exactly the way it's played out today. In terms of flows, it's not a great participation from large institutions, but I guess it's largely a short covering rally. So extremely oversold sectors like IT, pharma, metals, all have seen a bit of a pullback in today's market. From a flow perspective, there is a bit of buying in technology stocks and select private bank names. So that's overall feedback. But again, I guess the big trigger to watch will be what happens with the reciprocal tariffs. The deadline is on 9, so if there is anything, a change of stance, that could be a big trigger for all markets, and that for India as well. So maybe a further short covering rally is not ruled out. But in that case, I guess on the higher side, 23,800, 900 will act as a very strong resistance. So net a good pullback rally on short covering, but there is no big participation from larger institutions today.
Nimesh, what's in the chatter box today? What are you picking up?
Just a word on what Nigel spoke, highlighted about Z Entertainment. I guess there is some buying interest back from larger HNI, so that's the buzz there. I don't know whether there is some deal in the works, but that's the chatter that I picked up. Having said that, a couple of names which are part of my list today. First is IDFC First Bank. Big volumes on the last few days in that stock as well. The stock has been consolidating, but I understand a couple of HNI investors are active buyers. At the same time, today there is delivery-based selling from larger FIs in IDFC First Bank. So that's the first stock. Second stock is HPCL. We spoke about the announcement which came yesterday, but for HPCL there is buying, as well as there is a Morgan Stanley tactical buy as well on HPCL. Morgan Stanley believes that from here on you could see an upside in the OMCs, and HPCL is most levered in that sense. So that's the reason why HPCL is buzzing in trade today. The third stock is a couple of names where there is a delivery-based selling, Sun Pharma and Blue Star. Blue Star stands out because after a long time, I'm getting a sense of some bit of supply coming in from larger FIs in that name. So Sun Pharma and Blue Star on the sell side. And on the buying side, from a delivery-based buying point of view, Infosys and Wipro both stands out. I spoke about a brief buying in IT names, but these two specifically names are where there is a bit of institutional interest. So FIs have started buying selectively into technology names, and Infosys stands out in that.
Nimesh, anything you're hearing in delivery? The e-com company, I mean, there was their acquisition. I think the acquired company posted a loss. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Prashant, broadly, I guess the sell-side analyst seems to be quite positive with this deal. I guess the only outlier from the sell-side was an Aquarius note. Nigel had put out as well on tweet. I mean, they seem to believe that it's negative in terms of acquisition. So that's the only negative that I heard of. But otherwise, I haven't heard anything negative, so to speak. I mean, broadly, most of the brokerages seems to be quite positive post the deal announcement.
Okay, all right, Nimesh, thanks a lot for that. Well, that's right. The loan